This episode is brought to you by Iams Pet Food. When you choose Iams dry dog or cat food, you can see a difference in your pet with your own eyes. Healthy energy in 5 days, healthy digestion in 10 days, and healthy skin and coat in just 25 days. Satisfaction for you and them. Guaranteed or your money back. Feed Iams dry dog or cat food and see a visible difference. Visit iams.com/difference to learn more.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
Anyway, look, man, we got a quick segment here. It's time to hold somebody accountable because we heard some nonsense. My guy, actually, Micah Parsons, man, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL, one of the best in the NFL, a defensive player. I got to hold him accountable today because he was on the pod saying some crazy stuff, man. And this dude, he has his own podcast. I mean, he's doing his thing. It's The Edge with Micah Parsons. And I got to hold him accountable. So I'm going to just play the audio for you, and then we'll elaborate a little bit on what's going on here. Here it is.
I'm going to put this out there. We're a damn good football team. I know the scores ain't showing it, and I know obviously people feel like we got so many missing pieces, but I just truly believe like you almost got to go to things like the things that we messing up on. Like I think our defense has really turned things around. Like up until that last quarter when they got that touchdown defense, we only really gave up those 2 touchdowns in that first quarter. But other than that, we gave up 6 points in the other 2 quarters. I just hate that the score don't really show how good we actually are, and I hate that, it seems like, especially for me, you know how good of a coach Al is and how good of a coach I think Zim's doing. I'm just speaking defensively. How good, our coaches have been. I just hate that outcome because our coaches is really doing an amazing job. And
and they study hard too. Just to have a game plan for us, just to try to help us, when winning football, and it don't be working out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it loud and clear. Just don't be working out. And I want to tell you right now, this is what you get when you get athletes speaking on their own performances. This is what you get. And I love Micah Parsons, bro. And like, he's a great player. I love it. I'm all in for athletes having their own podcasts and stuff, but this is what you get. This is what you get. You get emotionally attached to the culture, the coaching staff, the management, the players. Like, you're emotionally attached, so you can't really observe what is really, really going on because sometimes you can't see how big the crowd is when you stand in front row at the stage. You can't see everybody behind you. And that's sometimes what's going on because you're locked in, you're going to practices and all of that, but it's hard to see that fans and analysts' perspective of what's really happening with this team, bro, because, yeah, I get, you feel like y'all a good football team, and I personally feel like the Cowboys are a talented football team, but you're not a good football team altogether. You're talented individuals, and that culture with the Dallas Cowboys absolutely stinks. It stinks. It reeks of garbage. Because, man, no reason that much talent on the team should be this bad. And I really think it's a leadership problem. The Cowboys are the only professional sports team in America that haven't won a home game in 2024. Awful. That's not a good football team. That tells me, regardless of how many dynamic athletes you have on the team, the leadership is just really not sending a message where it's clicking to everybody to light a fire to actually win a game. You've had multiple chances to win a home game. You still haven't done it. You're still losing games. 5-game losing streak. Your own starting quarterback even said it on the sideline. Yeah, we suck, bro. You seen him mouth it on the sideline where he said it in the middle of a game. And for me, when I'm watching the Cowboys, I just see a lack of effort out there. It's not even like, oh, okay, they're making a bunch of mistakes, which they are, but I just see a lack of effort. And to me, when guys are out there and they're chilling, they're just playing for themselves. You got this guy working hard. You got that guy slacking a little bit. To me, it's a culture thing. The head coach, I think it starts from there. Actually, no. Let's even go higher. I think it starts all the way up there with Jerry Jones. And that man not giving a damn about what this team is doing outside of the popularity and the financial aspect of what this team is doing. And that is just trickling down from GM, front office, again, Jerry Jones, to head coach, to position coaches, and now you're looking at the players on the field sideways, and those guys are the ones that's really taking the blame for it. But ultimately, yeah, they're talented individuals, but as a football team, oh, you guys reek. You guys reek. And it doesn't take a genius to realize that. But I think when you're so invested and you're watching and you're doing everything your own, you're going to practice, you're working hard, you're cool with the coaches, you're cool with the other players and all of that, and y'all all talented individuals, it's hard to really see that awful performance of what you're doing out there and how it looks on the field. Yeah, you go back and watch film, so I know you can identify some of these errors, but as a collective, it looks awful. And that's why people say, oh, no, this is an awful football team. They're not good. So, hey, Cowboys, I'm sorry, bro. That's not a good football team. Micah Parsons, all love to him, man, doing this thing. He's been balling. He's been facing some injuries and stuff, but all respect. But nah, bro, that's not a good football team. I will push back on that 10 times out of 10. I think it's talented individuals there. Not a good football team, though. It takes more than 7 people, 11 people to be a good football team. It takes more than 22 people to be a good football team. It takes more than 40 people to be a good football team. And the Dallas Cowboys, not a good football team. I can't let that one slide. Can't let that slide. So I had to go ahead and hold him accountable. All right, look, man. So look, leave us a quick take. If you heard something you agree with, you disagree with, you like or you dislike, go ahead, shoot us a quick take on our voicemail line. We got some news coming up, but the voicemail line number is 219-413-9405. And then, of course, we'll play your take back on our next episode. Go ahead, shoot us a quick take, your thoughts or questions, replies, anything about something I said. But anyway, look, we got some news coming up, some college football, also NFL, and then we got a Thursday night game happening pretty soon. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. It's halftime.